Hello, I'm Andrzej Nedoma, your business coach and business advisor, and yet another time I'm recording for you from Hawaii, from Honolulu. And we continue today discussing the main theme that we chose for the month of April, which is challenges faced by the CEOs or top level executives. And today we would like to talk about the situation where you feel like you become the bottleneck. What does it mean? I can often meet entrepreneurs who say, look, Andrew, I'm so busy. So many things are on my shoulders. I am interrupted pretty often by my employees. They need my opinion. I need to support them with decisions. They also have a lot of questions related to operations, to clients, to invoicing. You know, I'm all over the place. I'm involved in all of these processes. I just need to ensure that everything is done right. So this is why I'm involved so much. But at the same time, I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I work too much, or I'm stressed all the time because it's just too many things that I need to be involved in. And this is the moment where I realize that, well, maybe because of that situation, not only you are overwhelmed and stressed, but maybe there are some decisions that take too long because they need to wait for your answer. Maybe there are some situations with the clients that could be answered much faster, but we require your attention or your opinion. So we often wait for you, dear CEO, founder, top level executive, for your opinion. So it slows us down in the way we talk with clients, we respond to clients, we provide help or service to clients. There might be situations where the employees could move forward, but they need you. They cannot do things, they cannot operate without your participation. So in fact, you start to slow the process down. You start to slow the company down. And it seems like you might be even limiting the growth of your business. Because if this is always you involved everywhere, then if you have no time, then we cannot move forward. And at the same time, we can move forward only at the speed which you can maintain as the CEO, and not beyond that. So it limits the speed and the level above which we could grow. That's a pity, but that's also the opportunity to improve this and to change something. What can we change? Well, first of all, I would suggest that you decide what you really need to focus on. And the first step, in fact, to do it is first maybe make the list of everything you are involved in. Like all the decisions, all the aspects, all the processes, all the procedures, all the situations in business that require your participation or attention. Just list it, and you can do it by just recording your day or writing down every 5 minutes. This is a great exercise. Write down every 5 minutes what you are working on right now. And if you do it for 1 day or 3 days, you'll be astonished how many things you are involved in. But this list will be our point of departure to change and improve situation, because on this list you'll surely spot some elements that you can qualify like less strategic. You do not need to be involved, quite frankly. And with these points, it will be easy for you to delegate them to teams because they are so evident. There might be some elements that are more challenging in delegations because you feel like your knowledge, your experience is important there. But I would like to challenge you, is there really some particular experience that these situations or decisions require? Or maybe still when you decide on these elements, maybe you go like in your mind through a certain process, how you make this decision. Quite often this is the case, and this suggests that you can teach this process to your team. So how do you make decisions within this or the other area? What's the framework that you use to take these decisions? What data do you analyze? What options do you analyze? How do you choose the best one? How do you come up with the decision and the answer? If you can teach your team this framework, this is again a certain set of decisions, elements, processes, procedures that you can delegate to your team. And in that way, we free up your time. That would be great, because it means that you can, quite frankly, decide what really requires your attention. And probably those are the most strategic elements, the most strategic decisions, and you want to keep it for yourself. And at the same time, all the rest you gradually delegate to your team. The effects are on several sides. First is you start to grow faster because you do not slow down the process. The second is your team is much more motivated, because nobody wants to wait for the boss to give the answer. Nobody wants just to operate